Hello, this is Sarah Braasch. Welcome back to my channel. So I basically just wanted to make a quick impromptu video, and I just wanted to say to, in particular, the co-chair of Joe Biden's presidential campaign, U.S. Representative Cedric Richmond, but not just to him, to the entire moral outrage industry, including the Yale administration, to the New York Times, to CNN, to MSNBC, to NBC News, to The View, to GMA, to the Washington Post, to the ACLU, to Kiley Reid, to the Times in the UK, to the Chronicle of Higher Education. I just wanted to say to the entire moral outrage industry, it is not okay to kill me. It is not okay to get me killed by driving me to suicide. It is not okay to get me killed by inciting my murder. It's not okay. And don't even start with me. Do not even start with me. It's not okay now, in January 2020, to tell disgusting lies about me in the international press, in the online press, on cable news. What the fuck? What the fuck do you think happens when you go on the international press and you claim that I'm something akin to a genocidal villain, to a Pol Pot? When you make disgusting claims about me that I'm trying to fucking kill, use the Yale Police Department to fucking kill black and brown students on Yale's campus, what the fuck do you think happens? You are putting my life in danger. You are putting my life in danger. You know this. You know that you are putting my life in danger. You know that you are trying to drive me to suicide. You know this. You know this. Do not even try to pretend otherwise. Do not even try to pretend otherwise. When U.S. Representative Cedric Richmond, who is the co-chair of Joe Biden's presidential campaign, goes on the press, on the international press, and claims that I am just like Trump, that I'm a racist just like Trump, that I profess extreme ideologies just like Trump, that I'm motivated by Trump, that I'm motivated by Trump's racist rhetoric, and that's why I engaged in racist actions at Yale. He is trying to get me killed. He is trying to get me killed. He knows what he's doing. He knows I'm an entirely innocent, lifelong human and civil rights licensed attorney activist who has never engaged in racist behavior in her entire life. He knows this. He knows this. He has every reason to know this. Everyone knows this. The truth about the living or not being while black hate crime hoax at Yale is out. It is out. There is no excuse. There is no excuse in January 2020 for trying to claim that you didn't know this, that you didn't know that I'm entirely innocent. Google my fucking name. Google my fucking name. There was no excuse. There was no excuse. There was no excuse in May 2018. There was no excuse for defaming me in May 2018. There was no excuse for telling disgusting lies about me that put my life in danger and destroyed my human and civil rights, academic and legal careers in 2018. In May 2018. So there sure as fuck is no excuse for doing so in January 2020. When he does this, when U.S. representative representing Louisiana, representing the greater New Orleans area in Louisiana, U.S. Representative Cedric Richmond goes onto Yahoo News and tells Hunter Walker, the White House correspondent of Yahoo News, and it goes online and it goes around the world. And when he says, he basically calls me a racist, who is a Trumper, a Trump supporter, a Trump voter, tells disgusting lies about me. I'm actually a lifelong Democrat. I never voted anything but Democrat. I cried when Trump was elected in 2016. I have lived my entire life online. I've been an open book my entire life. All anyone has to do is Google my name to find out all of the truth about me. When U.S. Representative Cedric Richmond goes on Yahoo News and Hunter Walker, the White House correspondent for Yahoo News, prints his statements on Yahoo News online that goes around the world and says that I am a Trump supporter, that I profess extreme ideologies, and that I'm motivated by Trump's racist rhetoric, and that's why I engaged in racist behavior at Yale University. When he does that, I want to be absolutely, perfectly, 100% clear. He's trying to get me killed when he does that. He's trying to get me killed. He knows exactly what's going to happen. He knows exactly what's going to happen when he does that. And he's trying to get me killed. He's trying to get me killed by either driving me to suicide, because I can't take any more abuse. I can't take any more abuse. One person, one innocent nobody who was living like a hermit with mental health disabilities, who wanted only to be left alone and in peace to finish her PhD dissertation, her Saving the World project. How much fucking abuse do you think I can take? How much fucking abuse do you think I can take? How much fucking abuse do you think I can take? Democratic Party's trying to get me killed. Democratic presidential nomination frontrunners trying to get me killed. Or at least his co-chair, the campaign co-chair is. You know exactly what's going to happen. When you do that, you know that I'm going to receive thousands more death threats. You know that I'm going to receive 1,000 more threats of violence. You know that I'm going to receive thousands more threats of sexual violence. You know that you're probably going to drive me to suicide. You know that I'm probably going to end up dead. That's why you're doing it. That's why you're doing it. That's why you're doing it. You know I'm entirely innocent. Everyone knows I'm entirely innocent. The truth is out about the Living or Napping While Black hate crime hoax. There was no excuse for the global vilification and defamation campaign against me in May 2018, and there sure as fuck is no excuse for it in January 2020. You know what you're doing. You're trying to get me killed. Don't even try to deny it. And I will resist you. I'm going to resist you. I'm not going to let you do this to me. I'm not going to let you use me. Everyone thought, I'm the perfect victim. You think I'm the perfect victim? U.S. Representative Cedric Richmond? Kiley Reid? Kiley Reid, you think you can sell a lot of books? Kiley Reid, you think you can sell a lot of novels? Your novel, Such a Fun Age? You think, who cares? Who cares if some white woman, nobody, middle-aged, with mental health disabilities, living like a hermit, non-traditional, lower socioeconomic class, white woman, graduate student at Yale, who cares if she dies? Who cares if she dies? She's a nobody. She's a nobody, so we don't care if she dies. She's the perfect victim. We can just get her killed. We can just get her killed so we can generate votes for Joe Biden. We can just get her killed so that we can sell books, so that we can sell copies of Such a Fun Age, so we can sell novels. Who cares? The Chronicle of Higher Education doesn't care. They just published on January 8th, 2020, by Emma Dill, they just published a smear campaign against me for moral outrage, industry, profit, and gain. Nobody cares about me. Nobody cares about me. Everybody just thinks I'm disposable. Everyone thinks I'm subhuman. Everyone thinks I'm disposable, and it's okay to get me killed for votes. It's okay to get me killed for money. It's okay. The Yale administration thinks it's okay to get me killed to cover up their own wrongdoing and to protect themselves from legal liability. Everyone thinks I'm the perfect victim. Everyone thinks it's okay to kill me. I'm going to resist you. I'm going to resist you all. It is not okay to get me killed. It is not okay to kill me. It is not okay to drive me to suicide. And I'm going to stop you. And I'm going to stop you from driving any other innocent persons to suicide and destroying any other person's innocent lives and careers. I'm going to stop you. I'm going to stop the Yale. I'm going to stop the ACLU. I'm going to stop Kiley Reid. I'm going to stop the Times in the UK. I'm going to stop the New York Times. I'm going to stop Yahoo News. I'm going to stop Hunter Walker. I'm going to stop Joe Biden. I'm going to stop U.S. Representative Cedric Richmond. I'm going to stop all of you. I'm going to stop the Chronicle of Higher Education. I'm going to stop Yale President Peter Salovey. You are not going to kill me. You are not going to drive me to suicide. You are not going to destroy my life and career. I'm going to stop you. I'm going to resist you. I'm going to stop you. It is what you are doing is evil. You are all evil. You are all despicable. You are all vile. I hope selling your souls was worth it. I hope selling your souls was worth it for a little money, for a little moral outrage industry profit and gain. I hope it was worth it to you all. I hope it was worth it. I'm going to stop you. And you know what? I don't really care. People want to call me a conspiracy theorist. People want to dismiss me as crazy. Yes, I have mental health disabilities, but I am telling the 100% simple, honest to God truth about everything, about every single thing. The Yale administration was salivating for another bite at the expulsion apple, and that is why they jumped at the chance to destroy me when Lolata Siambola and Jean-Louis Renison falsely accused me of having perpetrated a racist hate crime comparable to a lynching on February 24th, 2018, when all I did was have a reasonable concern for my personal safety and respond appropriately thereto. The Yale administration was delighted. They were thrilled. They were thrilled to entertain this grotesquely farcical, false accusation of racism. They were thrilled. And I don't care. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. I don't care if people want to dismiss me as crazy. I don't care if people want to dismiss me as a conspiracy theorist. It is not a coincidence. It is in no way, shape, or form a coincidence that the Yale administration and police led a global vilification and defamation campaign against me at the precise moment when I was almost done with my PhD dissertation, my Saving the World project, which is an analysis of how to minimize the oppression inherent to our most powerful social institutions. And then, lo and behold, one of our most powerful social institutions leads a global campaign to destroy my life and lifelong human and civil rights, academic and legal careers and discredit me. What better way to discredit? What better way to discredit a lifelong civil rights activist than to discredit them as an abominable racist, as a genocidal villain? What better way? What better way? Do you know how many people who defamed me in 2018 and 2019 suddenly got all kinds of honors and awards and paid positions at Yale? A lot. A lot. It was good for business. It was good for business to defame Sarah Braasch in 2018 and 2019. It was good for business. It's good for business. And now I have a lot of enemies. I have a lot of enemies, and they are very sad. They are very sad that I'm not dead right now. They're extremely sad that I'm not dead right now, and they will do almost anything. They will do almost anything to prevent me from saving my life and career and exonerating myself. But I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight with everything that I am. I'm going to fight with everything that I have. I'm going to fight. And it's not just for me, it's for everyone who has been falsely accused and cyber mobbed and defamed I'm going to fight for everyone, especially for those who have already lost their lives to suicide. I'm going to fight for justice. I will never stop fighting for justice. I'm going to restore civil liberties at Yale and everywhere, including due process and free speech. Please help me. Please help me do this. My PayPal me and GoFundMe links are below, as well as a number of other links. Please stand with me. Please stand with me. I'm going to resist. Please resist with me. Please resist with me. All right. Take care. Thank you.